listeners, and welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. I am your Madame President, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all of the psychic, tarot, astrology, and Arteagan reports. We do tarot readings, astrology, demarcation of the sky, and everything, or feel free to go ahead and skip to your report of interest. These are long daily readings, so I totally understand. It's okay, as you're guided. All right, my loves, I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Okay, into the minutes recap to last Monday when Mercury was still in Pisces. We don't need to reflect. Let's just move past this, okay? Mercury is on the move in Aries, everyone. He is just like, he's in an aspect, it's cool, all right? It's really, really cool, really cool. So let's just shake it all off and let's go. Let's move into the future here, into the President's Report. So basically, in a nutshell, I am firming up everything from the Arteagan I'm firming up everything with the Arteagan, from the classes to the website to the channel, etc., etc. And it's all organized and structured via the Patreon. So it's been really wonderful that got like integrated with everything I'm doing with the website and with the channel. So thank you all for your communication. Thank you so much for your emails. Thank you so much for your honesty. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, because that is what has led me to serve you better. That has what has guided me, because when I read your emails, when I see your pictures, I get channelings, okay? So thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, the bell hitting, and all that stuff. Thank you for supporting the channel. But above all, thank you for communicating with me, because that helps me understand how I can help you, how I can serve you. So thank you. So thank you for that. It's helping me firm up the structure of the Arteagan and how I can, I build it for you guys. So I need to hear from you, and thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, into the Astrology Report. So my loves, we have the sun in 25 degrees Aries. The moon is in 21 degrees Capricorn. This is that quarter moon energy that we talked about yesterday. Crisis in action or consciousness. Mercury is in 5 degrees Aries, and this Mercury, I told you, he's on the move. He's passing and meeting Chiron in the sky, the wounded healer. So that will be somehow some area of life for you in your chart. It was very highlighted. We had the new moon in Aries conjuncting Chiron, and with the lunation of the full moon in Libra, this quarter moon in Capricorn. So Mercury coming in to do one passover of Chiron, to just poke at that gooey wound of yours again. Okay, so against the backdrop of a very active sky right now. So cry it out, purge it out, okay? But we're also going to be more motivated to speak that wounding, to speak that pain with bravery and conviction. So I love watching everyone's Instagrams, and I mean, I'm on Instagram. Watch Natalee. That's really what I'm on. And I'm like, yes. Because it feels good. It feels good not only to speak that kind of wounding truth, that wounded truth, but to see other people standing up and say the truth, and to speak their wounding. It's from a place of empowerment. So, okay. Sorry, I wasn't even supposed to say any of that. That was just an aside. Venus is in 9 degrees Gemini. Mars is in 10 degrees Aquarius. Jupiter is in 25 degrees Capricorn. Saturn is in 1 degree Aquarius. And Uranus is in 5 degrees Taurus, shaking it all up like he always does. Neptune's in 19 degrees Pisces, and Pluto is in 24 degrees Capricorn. There's a lot of astrology. It would take a whole other video to go over everything happening day to day. I don't know why I started writing down all the retrogrades, but for those of you taking notes, I know that there's some of you taking notes. These are the retrogrades. Okay, Mercury goes retrograde next in 14 degrees Cancer on June 17th. Okay. Venus officially goes retrograde in 21 degrees Gemini, May 12th. We are in the shadow of this. It's just going to get stronger. Okay. Mars is going to retrograde in 28 degrees Aries, September 9th. Jupiter will go retrograde in 27 degrees Capricorn, May 14th. Shout out to everyone born with natal Jupiter retrograde. When you're born on any retrograde, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and it goes retrograde by transit, like in the sky, you were born with that energy, so you're more used to it. You can benefit from it, actually. So Saturn will go retrograde in 1 degree Aquarius, May 10th. Uranus will go retrograde in 10 degrees Taurus, August 15th. Interesting. Neptune will go retrograde in 20 degrees Pisces, June 22nd, and then Pluto goes retrograde in 24 degrees Capricorn, April 25th. So May is going to be a big month. May, we have 3 retrogrades: Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Guys, this lunation, this full moon in Libra, I feel like this is the last one. This is the last May. This is kind of the last one. Whatever you want to close out, whatever you want to do, whatever, I feel like there's this huge, right now, huge consequential choices are being made. You're making them in your life about yourself. And if you're in relationships, if you're meeting someone new friendships, new dating relationships, it's kind of an all or nothing month. You're either with this person, you're in it, you trust, you're there, or you're going to take your energy into a whole new direction, a different direction, I should say. Okay. This next lunation will have Uranus holding court. Uranus will be the court card. How do I want to put this? Hold on. Uranus will be, he'll have the bag, he'll be holding the power, he'll have the upper hand, so to speak, in the next lunation. So it's like you're trying to set this up now. Let's this last lunation. So anyway, moving on. So okay, the astrology workshop is going to be the 3rd Thursday of the month, and everything, just so you guys know, with the classes, the oracle deck, the workshops, this, that. I know it's a lot, and listen, this is just to like be here for you. Okay, so they're going to be every month. I'm settling into the normalcy. This is my new normal. This is the Arteagan's new normal. I'm going to be coming out with more free YouTube stuff for you guys. I want to balance it out between paying Patreon stuff and then free YouTube, because all of these videos are energy healing videos. These are all energy work that we're doing. So, that's why I'm very responsible when I put stuff out here for you guys. So, and just keep that in mind when you're watching anyone. That's why I try not to swear, although it feels so good to swear. But everything's a spell or a curse, so we all do our best. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're watching anyone else. You're getting those vibes. Remember, you're paying attention. You're paying for an experience. Even when you click play, this or that. So I'm just letting you know, I don't take your energy here or presence here for granted, like in any way, shape, or form. I'm very cognizant of that, okay? So, psychic report, interesting. Also, practical magic level 1 will be the 2nd Thursdays of the month. So there's basically going to be a psychic workshop every month, an astrology workshop every month, a tarot workshop every month, and they're going to be on Thursdays. So like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th Thursdays. So you can count on that. So if you don't get on this month, you can do the next month or the one after that, or 6 ones later. I'm here for you. I'm here for anyone that crosses our little community path. We're here for the new people. We're here for each other. So this is that, okay? Psychic report. Okay, here are your downloads. So I have 2 downloads for you. I have, hold on, I'm sorry. There's it's an awkward little thing here. Okay. So I have love lessons, and that's so Venus retrograde, the shadow period of Venus in Gemini. So that's very clearly what that is. And that's all of us will be learning, love lessons. And then your other download was more like a movie. It was Mad Genius. That's your download, Mad Genius. And I got this image of someone like this. Something about the hair too, like like kind of like Doc in Back to the Future, and every Albert Einstein, like I'm just getting hair. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a mad genius stereotype or something, but I am getting like furrowed brows and someone very emotionally strong or powerful or just very emotional. And with the mad genius, I'm getting interesting. She's saying that someone's afraid of that in themselves. Well, I can help you work that out. My moon's in Aquarius. It's like I was born a mad genius. But actually, that would be really cool. I would love to help you guys unlock. Let's see if that comes out. Okay, let's move right into the tarot report to see what this is about. Either love lessons, mad genius, both, something totally new and different. I'm not taking this entire deck. There's like a lot over here. I'm just going to take this top. Miss Queen of Wands herself. Okay. We'll start with the person. We'll start with a persona. I'm not... Okay. Chariot. Okay. Moon. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the Moon. I'm getting mad genius with the Moon, like howling at the moon. Ooh, I'm getting this whole... I feel like someone doesn't recognize it like this, though. I feel like someone could be going through some sort of breakdown or some sort of emotional chaos, but it's actually like genius. That sounds... I hope that's not irresponsible to say, but that's like what I'm getting, so... Okay, let's keep going. Interesting. Oh, wow. The 8 and the 10 of staves, and then that 7 of cups right in the middle. Okay. I feel like someone's active principle, the action, is actually a little bit held up because of this fog. She's showing me a street, like a blackened street. Maybe like a warm, maybe like at night. You know how it's like hot and cold and fog. And then off the street, it's just like all this fog. You can't see the houses or the lights. It's just that diffused glow of the light of the lamps. You want to go. You want to do something. You might not have the direction yet, but you have ambition. You have the will. You have the passion. But I feel like your passion has been sort of either obscured from you or misplaced. Okay. There's a lot of movement with this energy, but it's not really the movement that we want. Over on this side. Like this is more of your potential and where you can go, how you can channel it. This is that confusion of direction. And then over here is what's been happening. That your energies have really been sort of spinning your wheels, and it's been heavy. It's been really heavy to waste that energy in indecision. Ooh, my heart. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Yeah, spinning your wheels. Now, if this is love lessons, so this is a love lesson for you, then you've been spinning your wheels and what to do about a relationship or a connection or something with the heart. Okay, duh, that was obvious. Thank you. If this is mad genius, then you... Okay, here we go. Okay. How deep do I want to go with this? Let me put it this way. I really identify with the Joker, and I also identify with Batman, and it's kind of a fine line. Okay, it can be a bit of a fine line between madness and genius. And when you can channel that energy, you have to be a very responsible steward of that energy. And that took me my entire lifetime to understand. If I can save you years of pain and just tell it to you like I just did, oh my God, it would have been so worth it for me to go through everything I went through to learn something like this. I feel like if you feel crazy, if you have big emotions, manic depressive, bipolar tendencies, blah, 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 you could be a mad genius that is just needing to learn how to channel these energies. You probably also have ego. The mad genius going through an ego death, it just hurts really bad. I can tell you that. It's like horrible. But ego is ugly. So I don't know what to tell you. But I feel like I'm channeling someone. Ooh. Interesting. What is this? We're going to start clarifying. We have the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm getting like all excited here. Yeah, you want to go? You're done wasting time. You're done spinning your wheels. I feel like you're done spinning your wheels. You just don't have the orientation with the chariot. And I feel like you know that you don't want to drive your chariot into the ditch. You want to know yourself so that you know you're taking yourself where you're going to be happy when you get there. But it's getting a hold of this mad genius. You know, it's getting that under control, to be honest. And like I said, it took me my entire life. So let's see what we can do for you in this hour reading. We'll do the best we can. Queen of Wands, please. What do we need to know about this Queen of Wands? Ooh, that was pretty. It was like a little confirming that you have the resources, you have the passion, you have drive, you have ambition, you have all of the engine, okay? But you don't have the track. Damn. You don't know what to do. Let's see what this chariot tells us. What do we have for the chariot? Oh no, come on. Come on. You feel like you can't move? Those are like the two most, sorry, my hair has like just been falling out a lot lately. Maybe it's because I cut it. I don't know. I really don't know. These are like the two hoodwinked cards like in the deck. And you got them to clarify both of your energies that want to move forward. And that's really already what I intuited or psychically downloaded, whatever you want to call it. That's what she told me already. Let's clarify the moon. What's our way out? What's our way out of this? Crayfish? She's saying crayfish. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, cool. Here we go. We have the Justice. We have the Four of Staves, the 1111. We have the 10 of Swords. Sorry, that's annoying someone. And the 9 of Pentacles. Darling. So this is your way out. Is what? Hold on, give me a second. I think I know where this is going. And I feel you grumbling about it too. Ending doing it on your own. Yeah, and I can feel that. You're like, I don't want to do it with anybody else. I don't want to do everything by myself. I feel you. You're confused though. You need the balance to come back to you. You need the stability. This is stability This is balance. This is your home. There could be a landlord involved. I don't think so, but sometimes that Four of Staves, that's what that means. But it's foundation. And the Ten of Swords, it's like you're done. Like you really, I feel like someone's, I don't know if it's if it's really strong ego. You could be going through some sort of ego death in terms of accepting help, working with someone else. But it's the end of singlehood. If this is love lessons, if this is mad genius, this is the ending of being the lone crazy genius and coming into mental clarity, mental stability, mental balance is your foundation. Coming out of that fog, cutting through with that justice, with that balance of the scales. When you do yourself justice, you'll see this in a different light. You will. Okay, let's go and move forward. Let's move into this energy here. What can we do to help alleviate this burden? What do we need to know? What can we... Okay. Interesting. The Ace of Swords and the little stack fell right on top of the other two swords, the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Staves. You are done fighting. You're done fighting yourself. It's ego. Wow. It's tyrannical. It's like you want to just order yourself to feel or not feel, and order yourself to do and not do, and order yourself to stay awake, and order yourself to sleep, and order yourself to go without eating, and order yourself to, it's like that's how you're treating yourself for some of you. And you're coming up against this crashing of the rock because it doesn't work that way. That's so Capricorn, to be honest. The way Capricorns just like push themselves and earth signs slave drive themselves. But I'm getting someone that is really battling their own internal ego here. But you know the truth. I feel like you're caught right in between that. It's like the two, she's showing the square. This could be coming up for you on this quarter moon energy. And it could also reference a couple weeks ago, the waxing quarter moon, because I feel like the sun would be more, I know the sun's in Aries, but I feel like the sun, your focus is like the truth. You see that, you know that, but that emotional need of yours, or the ego need of yours, wants this ego dominating freaking energy. And it's fighting itself. If you go towards the truth, which is the sword of justice, that Ace of Swords is her sword that she uses to dispense justice after the scales have been balanced. So, if you're using that sword correctly and you're being honest with yourself, you have to put down... Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, you don't want to accept that this has been a waste of time. Don't look at it that way. Don't look at it that way. It's not helpful. That's all I'm going to say. Just don't look at it that way. That's just not helpful. Because admitting the truth would put everything else into a harsher light. It would bring to light the fog. It would bring to light the other things that you went for that didn't work out, and this is why they didn't work out, because it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? These burdens, other things you took on, maybe little projects that went nowhere, or investing in people that just went nowhere, relationships that went nowhere. Don't look at it as a waste of time. Remember, there's no such thing as a mistake. If you learn from it, it therefore becomes a lesson. Each lesson is like a feather in your cap. When you have lots of feathers, you become a chief. Okay? That's how we want to look at these kinds of things. Let's move on. Oh, and there's this other... Thank you. Oh my God. Because remember, I was caught by the sword on the swords first. And there was this other card waiting for me right when I'm talking about a lesson, how this is a lesson. Page of Pentacles also came out. I love synchronicity. The magical life. Okay. So that's the lesson here, is to be honest with yourself and let the truth change your life the way it's trying to, the way it wants to. Okay? You're like blinding yourself from the truth this whole time. All this beautiful energy you have, the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. It's okay to just accept it. Just accept and move forward. Let's move forward into these guys. The King of Wands and the the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Excuse me. Ooh, right on top of them too. The High Priestess. You know so much more that you're not speaking. You or someone else in this situation, sure. In fact, it might be someone else. It might be someone else observing you, watching you, perhaps. It could also be you, that you know a lot more, that you're not speaking, that you just keep to yourself. Okay, so most of this so far has been about you overcoming sort of this cognitive dissonance about not wanting to accept and face this truth about where you've been putting your energy and attention. But you've got to come up to that and accept it so that you can change where you're putting that energy and attention. You probably already are, to be honest. You probably already are. With this lunation cycle, learning this lesson. Let's keep going. We can keep going. We have some time. I just want to get one more. Can we have one more, please? Thank you. See? Thank you. With the Devil. Oh my God. See, when you learn the lesson, you unlock fortune. When you learn the lesson, karma rewards you. Saturn makes you earn the right to your success. Saturn. Oh my God, you're going to break this. For some of you, this is actually a pattern that you put in, you don't get return, you put, and you sort of turn a blind eye to the things that are just beneath your standards, you pretend like you don't see the red flags, XYZ, and interesting. Okay, let's clarify this. This is the reward. This is everything turning for the better, and I really feel like you're overcoming this. That the hold of the Devil, this would be like the mad genius learning how to channel their genius so that they don't self-destruct. Because that's what happens if you're... Well, the Joker did not self-destruct, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Okay. You ready? Okay, I'm just kidding. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. 2 cards. What is it? Okay. I picked it up in reverse. You guys know I'm always honest with you. The 9 of Staves in reverse and the Page of... Okay, so you're coughing it up. I picked the deck up in reverse, and so now they're all coming in. But I feel like that's true. This is in reverse for you. I'm putting it right side up, putting it down. I feel like this is all true for you. I feel like you are speaking what you know. You're coming forward with your truth, your honesty, even just the clarity that you're admitting these things to yourself, or that you're having honest conversations with yourself. You don't have to admit it to anyone else. Not me, not your family and friends, not anybody. It only matters that you're honest with yourself. It only matters that you keep that relationship with yourself intact and strong and honest and full of integrity and love and truth. Truth. Okay. So that's Page of Swords in reverse. This 9 of Staves in reverse, I actually feel like is more like up here, where you are putting the boundary down between you and a collaborator. I don't know, some equalization Because I just see the end of being alone, the end of singlehood. It's really it's like all I can see with this. And the justice bringing that into balance. Like being too independent, too on your own, too alone, whatever that is for you. Even emotionally, maybe financially too, for some of you, where you're going to be actually sharing a financial burden, not like as a burden, but you yourself taking care of yourself, but it could be the end of you trying to financially do things on your own. Someone, I feel like this is another person though, that knows, because we'll take it as it resonates. But the fortune unlocks and turns when you speak your truth. It's a test of integrity, that Page of Swords. That's like if your company asks you to do something that benefits the company, but it exploits the consumer or hurts the consumer in some way. It's like, what do I do? I mean, the choice is... Anyway, so that's the test of integrity. And with this Page of Swords in reverse, I actually feel like there is no test. I feel like you know that you're going to speak, or someone knows they're going to speak. It could have to do with a missed opportunity. That would be intense if that's the case. If that is the case, then someone's totally beating themselves up about it, and that needs to end. That can end. You can let that go. That's not constructive. It's not creative. It's not building. It's only then it would be like a blend of Love Lesson and Mad Genius. You're only self-hurting, and that's not what anyone wants. If that's the case. For others of you, I am getting standards. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's the ego part. It's that ego, tyrannical, not wanting to admit that you've been sort of spinning the wheels. It's like you don't have that, oh, it's not good enough for me. And sometimes when someone says this isn't good enough for me, or have that attitude, even the cognitive dissonance will tell them that it's just not good enough, or it's beneath me, whatever. For whatever reason, it's rejecting something before it has a chance to reject you. Okay? But this is how you get the Wheel of Fortune to turn and bring you to the top instead of bringing you to the bottom. You overcome this. You speak your truth. You let someone in a very balanced way. Remember, boundaries, when this is in reverse, it's boundaries coming down for me right now, for you in this reading. And we do that only in healthy ways. Okay? For you, it's in the purpose of building a foundation with someone and bringing something into balance with this Justice card. I feel like something being out of balance has been really irking you, either in your own life or in a connection with someone else. I want to take a look at this. I want to take a look at these four energies and just really like obsessing about it right now. And I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use, I really do love this deck. My little Radiant Wise. It grew on me. When it got its first little nick, I was so upset. And now it's affectionately broken in. Oh, okay. Okay, Justice, 4 of Staves, and the 10 of Swords with the 9 of Pentacles, please. You saw it first. Oh. And this came out in reverse. The 7 of Cups came out in reverse with the World. There's stuff under here. It's too many cards. And so I'm just going to take the World, and then I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this belongs. The Temperance with the 5 of Staves and the Knight of Pentacles. This has been if this is an internal battle, this has been a long-standing internal battle for you, and it's taken a lot of healing to get this pentacle through the conflict. out the other side to be watered and nurtured and built upon. Okay, this is yours too. Jeez. The World, 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Look at all that. Look at all of that. Okay, my love. Okay. So this means that, number one, another karma influence, another karmic destiny here. And we do have collaboration with this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you have been a little bit fearful of someone really just like stealing from you or something, or deceiving you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how though. I mean, but you're afraid of it, or you were. That's the moon. That's the moon creating illusions, creating projections, creating something that's not real to take you off of your path when you're supposed to use your intuition to ignore what you feel intuitively is not real. And that's the truth that you're needing to accept and come into. It's your ego that doesn't want to let that happen. That Emperor. Very tyrannical. Okay. But with this Temperance, it's been a long time coming. This is a long-standing issue. Whatever is coming up for you at this time, it's triggering the healing. Oh, Chiron, Mercury, Aries. Now is the time to speak. If anyone has anything to say, or forever hold your peace, because honestly, things are going to be like, watch. Just watch. Just wait for this wait for the Iranian new moon in Taurus on the 22nd. This could all be totally obliterated. It could be, this entire situation could be inconsequential, outdated, irrelevant by April 22nd. I'm really serious about this. Like, it could be totally wiped away, and there will be new things and new people and new situations and other things happening, and this will be like, wait, what? It'll just be like out of, I don't want to say out of vogue, but out of vogue. This energy is so out of vogue. Okay, but it's been keeping you from reaching out. It's been keeping you from reaching out. That generosity. Okay, that's what's missing. Nobility of the spirit. If this is you, within you, you've got to alchemize this emperor that wants people to serve him, that wants to control everything, because it's making you an ungenerous heart. It's it's hard-hearted. And we don't want that. We don't want that here. No, no, no. You know that though. I know that you know that. So you can alchemize this into a lesson, a beautiful big feather in your cap is how I want you to see this, okay? Because you can move through this. You can totally do it. And you have the clarity. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. It's getting the ego death. Okay? And when I'm telling you, that world brings you everything. Yeah, someone's got to extend that. And I'm telling you, it really could be some shared financial thing, and that would explain why you would be fearful of someone 7 of Swordsing you. Pff, yeah. Jeez Louise. I don't see it necessary though. Like, I really don't see it necessary to mix finances anywhere in this reading. So that should be a red flag if anyone's like asking you for money or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting more of the generosity of spirit. I'm getting more of the independent nature with her. But that's part of what has to die. That's part of what has to be deleted. All these negative energies. You can do that. You can say, I'm going to put the 10 of Swords to all of this. I have the clarity because I want to build. I want to build. And you know what? You're going to have so much fun. You just have to qualify people the right way and not based on your ego. They just need to treat you with respect, honor your boundaries, support you, and that's it. They shouldn't be asking anything from you. They shouldn't be getting up in your business, getting into your life. They shouldn't be getting into your energy, pulling on you, pulling on your ideas, your energy, your resources, crossing boundaries, all the things that you're afraid of. And I don't see that happening. I just see you really struggling with this. So really just qualify this over, turn this into a lesson about your own resistance to this, because I feel like you're looking for the Seven of Swords and you're not finding it. And the more you look for that deception, the more you look for a reason, an authentic reason to depart from this situation, depart from this energy, the more you just find that you're being burdened. By the more you learn, it clarifies this. The more you learn, it's not so foggy. The more you learn, it's causing this emotional discomfort. Okay? Especially if it's a missed opportunity thing. Then you're like, oh, fuck. Sorry. But you're like, oh, God. It's like that. If it's not the missed opportunity, if it's love lessons, then it's total trust issues. Like stereotypical trust issues. Very simple trust issues. And you really gotta, it's like these people, the chains are loose in this pictogram. The chains are loose. You go up, you put that chain on yourself. Let's get Oracle. Let's see. Hold on. Three of Cups. I grabbed it on accident. They're all next to each other. Three of Cups, you want to be happy. You want a reunion. It's there for you, okay? From the Dali deck, the Dali Tarot. That was a gift from one of you guys. Actually, so is this one. So is this deck. From one of my Arteagan. I love you guys, obviously. Okay. What advice do we have to help alchemize, to help move this energy on, to help purge it out? Look at the bigger picture. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like that. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius energy, that's really taking the bird's eye view. That is soaring above your emotions, soaring above your ego, soaring above petty whatever it is. Spinning the wheel, soaring above all of it and looking down. Got it. And then moving forward, then coming back down and taking the right path. Because you remember, you're on the moonlight. You're on the moonlit path. You can't really see ahead of you. So you come up above and it's clearer. You see little lights, you see people, whatever. Okay, I know how to get out now. Then you come back in the maze, then you come back on the path. Okay? But you've got to look at the bigger picture and you really want to play the long game. This is it. This is your quarter moon crisis where it's like do or die. You're in or you're out. Very consequential choices, because after everything goes retrograde, I'm telling you, this entire situation is going to be, and there's going to be new situations. There's going to be new things coming in, and not even new things. I know I'm saying that like on everything retrograding, but new realizations and new places, and just everything that we've been putting our energy into up until now is going to be up for examination. It's going to be refined. It's going to be, okay? So I just want you guys to get the very best out of this as you possibly can. Confidence is your key to success. It's really funny that because we have like this ego issue. But remember that overinflated ego is really just a compensation for a deep, deep insecurity. Oh, feels horrible. And I'm being honest about it to show you that like you can do it. You can do it. You can totally do it. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it. You'll be happier. You'll be so much happier. But the confidence is what you put after the ego death. Like after you let the truth change your life the way it wants to, and you go through this ego death and you realize how powerless you felt, or you realize that you felt super powerless as a child, or had a whatever it was, you purge it out and you alchemize it into the lesson, into the wisdom, and you eject that ugliness from you. You get rid of that ugliness. You just let it, you just give it up move it on, move that energy through you, passing it on away from your field. What you do then is replace that hurt, that pain, with confidence. Confidence in your own ability to move beyond, confidence in who you are, confidence in your life, confidence that this is a feather in your cap. This doesn't mean that you were wasting all of that time spinning your wheels. No, all of that served this huge lesson. Saturn's, I don't want to get into the astrology again, but Saturn, it's just saying that it's like the school of life is Saturn, okay? Let's get Love Oracle. Oh, that's weird. There's another card. You and your loved ones are safe. For anyone wondering, you and your loved ones are safe. If this is love lessons, what's the love lesson here? This is, okay. Passion. Allow your heart and joy plus love is Joel. To sing with joy. That's everything that you have here, that you have been sort of denying yourself and frustrating that energy. Totally frustrated energy there. Not able to move forward. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. You have an attraction here. There is this, I feel like it's this, I don't know, whoever's not speaking, I don't know if that's a separate person or what. But it's more the concept of not going it alone, not doing it alone all the time, okay? I want Divine Feather for you. I did it earlier today. I think it was Cancers, maybe? I know I did it in Patreons, weeklies. Okay. Divine Feather for the situation, please. What do we need to know? Eagle. There's the feather. You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. How is that for, look at the bigger picture and that whole example I gave about soaring over, okay? You're learning so much spiritually. You really should be proud of all your lessons. You should be proud of all the feathers in your cap. You really should, okay? You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection, how to connect spiritually with another person, not go it alone, mad genius, and reaching new heights. This your soul wants. This your soul wants to go beyond. And think of it that way. The ego is a human thing. It's a human, lowly thing. You are a spiritual being. You soar above that. You're not here to be totally limited. You're limited in body, but you don't have to be limited by human fallacies like ego. White Owl at the bottom of the deck. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Oh my God, am I alive? Did I make it? Oh my God, that's not poltergeist activity. It's ice. I'm defrosting the mini fridge. It's just ice. Oh my God, you guys. I bet that was funny. Go ahead and timestamp it. Go ahead and laugh at me, everybody does. But you guys know that I've been experiencing heightened poltergeist activity. Oh my God, it was loud. Did you guys, I'm going to play it back to see if you guys heard it. Oh my God. So that's an emphasis that you are divine. I'm seriously breathing like that. The wisdom and message, I'm getting lightheaded now. End of you heard it already. You know, guys, poltergeist activity and levitating things, they still get me every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Even when I do it, it's every single time I get like that. Okay, we're done with tarot. We're done. The Arteagan Report, AIT, Arteagan in Training, will commence after the new moon on April 22nd. stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned for more updates on that. Correspondence. I'm setting up appointments for everyone, all of my patrons who are having, so in certain tiers have certain little benefits, and one of those benefits is a 15-minute Instagram direct natal chart interpretation. It's really, really fun. So I'm setting up appointments and configuring everyone's schedules. So be patient with me, and thank you for being patient with me. I'm also setting up appointments for the the one-on-one psychic mentoring. So I'm working through all the emails, and thank you guys again for being patient. Everyone's going to get taken care of. Trust me, it's all being streamlined and organized. Everything's working really great. So thank you, thank you, thank you. There is no old business, new business. We're ready to adjourn this meeting. Thank you guys. I love you forever. And until tomorrow, many, many blessings upon your heads. Toodaloo, darling.